The lost city that rewrote history, the mysterious civilization that vanished without a trace. What if I told you that buried beneath the Turkish countryside lies a city so advanced, so mysterious, that it has completely rewritten our understanding of human civilization? A place where 20,000 people lived in complete darkness, 18 stories underground, with technology that shouldn't have existed 5,000 years ago. This isn't science fiction. This is Derinkuyu, and what archaeologists found here will blow your mind. Introduction context. But before we dive into this mind-bending discovery, let me paint you a picture. It's 1963, a Turkish man is renovating his basement. He knocks down a wall and discovers a tunnel. Not just any tunnel, a perfectly carved passageway leading into absolute darkness. Little did he know, he had just stumbled upon one of the greatest archaeological mysteries of our time. A mystery that would challenge everything we thought we knew about ancient civilizations. Subscribe reminder with visual callout, and if stories like this fascinate you, you're going to love what's coming up, so hit that subscribe button because we're about to take you on a journey 300 feet underground. The discovery. Picture this, you're exploring what you think is a simple cave, torch in hand. But as you venture deeper, you realize this isn't natural. The walls are too smooth, too purposeful. The passages too organized. Then it hits you, this is man-made. But not just man-made, this is a feat of engineering that would challenge modern construction teams. Derinkuyu, located in the Cappadocia region of Turkey, isn't just an underground city, it's an underground metropolis. We're talking about 18 levels extending 280 feet into the earth. That's deeper than the Statue of Liberty is tall, all carved by hand using only primitive tools. But here's where it gets really crazy. Carbon dating revealed that this underground marvel was built around 3000 BCE. That means while most of humanity was still figuring out basic agriculture, these mysterious people were creating one of the most sophisticated urban planning projects in history. The mind-blowing features. Now, when I say sophisticated, I'm not talking about a few connected caves. This place had everything a surface city would have, and more. Ventilation system. First, let's talk about the ventilation system. Engineers today are still baffled by this. The city had over 15,000 ventilation shafts, some reaching all the way to the surface 280 feet above. These weren't just holes in the ground, they were precisely calculated to provide fresh air to every single level, every single room. The deepest shafts were so perfectly engineered that fresh air reached the bottom levels without any mechanical assistance. Modern architects study this system because frankly, they can't figure out how ancient people calculated airflow dynamics this precisely. Water system, but wait, it gets better. The city had a complex water distribution system with wells, cisterns, and channels that brought fresh water to every level. Some of these wells were 180 feet deep and are still functioning today. That's right, 5,000-year-old plumbing that still works better than some modern systems. Living spaces, the residential areas could house approximately 20,000 people comfortably. We're talking about individual family quarters, communal areas, storage rooms, and even areas designated for livestock. Yes, they brought their animals underground too. Religious and social areas, they had chapels, meeting halls, schools, and even what appears to be recreational areas. This wasn't just survival, this was a thriving community with culture, religion, and social structure. Defense mechanisms. Here's where it gets spine-chilling. The city was designed like a fortress. Massive circular stone doors, weighing over 1,000 pounds each, could seal off sections from the inside. Narrow passages that could only fit one person at a time. Trapdoors and hidden passages. This place was built for war, but war against what? Or whom? The mystery deepens. Now here's where our story takes a turn that will keep you awake at night. Despite decades of research, archaeologists still can't answer the most basic questions about Derinkuyu. Who built it? We have no historical records of who constructed this underground marvel. No inscriptions, no artifacts clearly identifying the builders. It's as if an entire civilization simply vanished, leaving behind only this incredible testament to their existence. Why underground? The surface of Cappadocia is perfectly habitable. Fertile soil, decent climate, strategic location. So why did an advanced civilization choose to live in complete darkness? Some theories suggest they were hiding from something, but what could be so terrifying that 20,000 people would abandon the surface world entirely? How did they do it? Remember, this was built with Bronze Age tools. No machinery, no explosives, no modern engineering equipment. Yet the precision of the construction rivals modern standards. The ventilation calculations, the structural integrity, the water management, it shouldn't be possible. Connected network, but here's the kicker that will really mess with your head. Derinkuyu isn't alone. Archaeologists have discovered that it's connected to other underground cities through miles of tunnels. We're talking about an entire subterranean civilization spanning hundreds of square miles. Over 200 underground cities have been discovered in the region, with at least 40 having multiple levels. This wasn't one isolated project, this was a coordinated effort by an entire civilization. Theories and speculations. So what happened to these master builders? Theories range from plausible to absolutely mind-bending. The climate theory, some researchers believe they were escaping extreme climate changes, perhaps a mini ice age or volcanic winter that made surface living impossible for extended periods. The invasion theory, others suggest they were hiding from invaders, perhaps the Assyrians or other aggressive neighboring civilizations. The extensive defense mechanisms support this theory. The religious theory, could this have been a religious sect that believed underground living brought them closer to their gods? Some chambers show signs of intense religious activity. The lost civilization theory, here's where it gets really interesting. Some researchers propose that the builders of Derinkuyu were remnants of an even older, more advanced civilization, one that possessed knowledge we've since lost. Think about it, the precision engineering, the mathematical calculations required for the ventilation system, the urban planning that rivals modern cities. What if they weren't primitive people at all, but survivors of a more advanced age? Modern discoveries and ongoing mysteries. Even today, new discoveries are being made. In 2015, construction workers in the nearby town of Nevsur discovered what might be an even larger underground city. Early estimates suggest it could be one-third larger than Derinkuyu. Ground-penetrating radar has revealed that we've likely only explored a fraction of the underground network. There could be dozens more levels, hundreds more rooms, entire sections of this subterranean world still waiting to be discovered. But here's what really gets archaeologists excited and terrified. Every new chamber they discover is perfectly preserved. No decay, no structural damage. It's as if the inhabitants just left. Personal belongings still in place, tools still sharp, water systems still functional. What made an entire advanced civilization abandon such an incredible achievement? The implications. The discovery of Derinkuyu has forced historians to reconsider everything we thought we knew about ancient civilizations. If people 5,000 years ago could create something this sophisticated, what else might we have underestimated about our ancestors? This isn't just about one underground city. It's about rewriting the story of human development. We've always assumed that technological advancement was linear, that ancient people were primitive compared to us. But Derinkuyu proves that assumption wrong. These people solved engineering problems that challenge us today. They created sustainable urban environments that functioned for thousands of years. They built something that has outlasted empires, survived natural disasters, and continues to amaze experts today. Conclusion. So the next time someone tells you that ancient people were simple or primitive, remember Derinkuyu. Remember that somewhere beneath the earth of Turkey lies proof that our ancestors were capable of achievements that we're still trying to understand. The mystery of who built this underground marvel, why they built it, and where they went remains unsolved. But perhaps that's part of its power. In a world where we think we have all the answers, Derinkuyu reminds us that history still holds secrets. Secrets buried 280 feet underground, waiting in the darkness for someone brave enough to seek them out. What do you think happened to the builders of Derinkuyu? Were they hiding from something we can't imagine? Were they more advanced than we give them credit for? Or is there an even more incredible explanation waiting to be discovered? Let me know your theories in the comments below. And if you're fascinated by lost civilizations and archaeological mysteries like this one, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell because history is full of secrets, and we're just getting started uncovering them.